So let's touch on the whole crisis with energy shortages again. With winter fast approaching, Europe is scrambling to prepare for energy shortages. With delivery of Russian natural gas, which last year provided 40% of Europe's supplies, now down to a trickle, OPEC cutting oil production, hydropower crippled by the summer's drought, renewable electricity not fully in force, and temperatures falling as winter approaches, Europe is bracing for the worst energy crisis the continent has ever known. Government officials and energy agencies are warning of possible blackouts. There will be blackouts. As the cold sets in, energy may even be rationed as part of robust demand reduction measures. An analyst at the Institute of European Environmental Policy told Yahoo News, adding that industrial customers will be hit first. In France, normally an electricity exporter to Western Europe, thanks in part to its investment in nuclear power, the state electricity agency is warning of possible cutoffs. Half the country's 56 reactor nuclear fleet is down due to corrosion and maintenance. Interesting that it's happening right now. Puk Vin Nguyen, research fellow at the Jacques Delors Energy Center, said the reduced production of electricity is particularly worrisome since the French rely on electricity for heating. What's more, wage strikes by oil workers have severely reduced French gasoline supplies, as witnessed the weekend with lines at stations, the third of whose pumps are running dry. Across the continent, everything from coal to wood is scarce. Now tell me that's not manufactured. People are afraid they won't have heat or it'll be too expensive to use, Guthol said, adding that some Belgian suppliers are already out of wood for the season and most suppliers' prices have doubled due to shipping costs. French President Emmanuel Macron plans to confront gas suppliers about their prices. He told leaders in Paris last week that in a spirit of great friendship, we will say to our American and Norwegian friends, "You're super. You supply us with energy and gas, but one thing you can't go on for too long is us paying 4 times more than the price you sell to your industry." This is not the meaning of friendship. Interesting that Macron's at the front of this thing. Europe's natural gas storage caverns are nearly 90% full, but those reserve stocks are only enough for 3 months. Future gas supply is uncertain, all the more since caps on gas prices may come into effect. Across much of the continent, heavy polluting coal plants that were scheduled to be decommissioned are operating again. Nuclear plants that were turned off are being turned back on. Fracking is being discussed and new gas pipelines proposed, and Europeans being asked to heat their homes no more than 19 degrees Celsius. Everything they've been working on changing is backfiring and turning back on them, but not fast enough to save them from the crisis that's coming. There is a cold, cold winter ahead, and that's leading straight into this 5783 starting stretch. Keep watching. The crisis is growing and unfolding, and on top of this, the dollar's crash that's coming, the economy that's going to crash, everything is building up in a tsunami of chaos as we're in the 11th Shemitah cycle. Chaos, disorder, disruption. We keep watching though, and our hope is our blessed hope that God will come and snatch us soon. Until then, we occupy. God bless and shalom.